I wish
there lived a young maiden,
more than any
a sad young lad,
life, more than jewels,
and the baker with his wife.
more than life. I wish more than anything, more than the moon. I wish the king is giving a festival.
More than life.
I wish to go to the festival.
More than riches.
And the ball. My cow would give us some milk. More than anything.
Wish we had a child.
Please, cow. Please, cow. I wish to go to the festival. I wish.
You wish to go to the festival?
The poor girl's mother had died.
You, Cinderella, the
You,
festival?
Cinderella, the
But you wish to go to the
festival?
festival? The King's Festival?
And her father had taken for his
The
new wife
festival.
a woman with 2 daughters of her own.
Laugh at you.
Nevertheless, I still wish to go to the festival and dance before the prince.
All 3 were beautiful of face, but vile and black of heart. Jack, on the other hand, had no father, and his mother, well, she was not quite beautiful.
I wish my son were not so fool. I wish my house was not a mess. I wish the cow was full of milk. I wish the walls were full of gold. I wished a lot of things. You foolish child, what in heaven's name are you doing with a cow inside the house?
Warming farming might just want Boogie White needs to produce his milk.
She! It's a she! How many times must I tell you? Only she's can give milk.
Why, come in, little girl.
It's not for me, it's for my granny in the woods. A loaf of bread, please. To bring my poor old mama's granny in the woods. Just a loaf of bread, please.
Cinderella's stepmother had a surprise for her.
I have emptied a pot of lentils into the ashes for you. If you have picked them out again in 2 hours' time, you shall go to the ball with us.
And perhaps a sticky bun or more.
Birds in the sky, birds in the leaves and the leaves and the fields and the castles and ponds of kind birds. Down from the leaves and the leaves and the fields and the castles and ponds. Quick little birds, pick through the ashes, picnic penguins swiftly sip through the ashes into the pot.
Now listen, son, Milky White must be taken to market.
No! He's the best cow!
She has been dry for a week. We've no food and no money and no choice but to sell her while she can still command a price.
My Milky White's the best one in the whole world.
But look at her. There are bugs on her ducks. There are flies in her eyes. There's a lump on her rump big enough to be a hump. But son, we've no time to sit and dither while her wither with her. And no one keeps a cow for a friend. Sometimes I fear your touch.
The woods, it's time to go. I hate to leave. I have to know. Into the woods, it's time to so I must begin my journey. Into the woods and through the trees to where I am expecting you. Into the woods to grandmother's house. Into the woods to grandmother's house. It's clear, the light is good. I have no fear for no understood. The woods are just trees, the trees are just woods. I sort of hate you, Rabbit.
lost his mother and father in a baking accident. Well, at least that's what he thought. He was eager to have a family of his own and was concerned that up until now, all efforts had failed.
Who might that be?
Sold our last loaf of bread.
Why, it's the witch from next door.
We have no bread.
Of course you know bread.
What do you wish?
It's not what I wish, it's what you wish. Nothing cooking in there now, is there?
The old enchantress told them that she had placed a spell upon their house.
In the past, when you were no more than a babe, your father brought his young wife and you to this cottage. They were a handsome couple, but not handsome neighbors. You see, your mother was a child and she had developed an unusual appetite. She took one look at my beautiful garden and told your father that what she wanted more than anything in the world was greens, nothing but greens, parsley, peppers, cabbages, and celery, asparagus, and watercress, and thoroughbreds, and lettuce. He said all right, but it wasn't quite, because I caught him in the yard and in the garden one night. He was robbing me, raping me, rooting through my rooted bag, bleeding my arugula, and ripping up the rampion, my champion, my favorite. I should have laid a spell on him right there. I could have turned him into a dog, or a stone, or a chair, or a... When I let him have the rampion, I'd lost to spare. In return, however, I said fair is fair. You can let me have the baby that you want there. We'll call it square.
I had a brother?
No! But you had a sister.
But the witch refused to tell him any more of his sister, not even that her name was Rapunzel.
I thought I had been more than reasonable, and that we all might live happily ever after. But how was I to know what your father had also hidden in his pockets? You see, when I had inherited that garden, my mother warned me that I would be punished if I were to ever lose any of the beans. The beans. The special beans. I'd let him know I didn't know he'd stolen my beans. I was watching him crawl back over the wall when bang, crash, and the lightning flashed. No, that's another story. Never mind. Anyway, at last midday came and I begged my plate. Oh, don't take you out of the bed! And she did speech, but I did, and I hit her where she'll never be reached. And your father cried and your mother died. With her extra pleasure, I knew it was pleasure. I said, sorry, I'm still not mollified. And I laid a little spell on her. You too, son. That your family tree would always be a berry. So, now there's no more fuss and there's no more scenes. I'm a god fresh, see my nectarines. And I'll tell you the same and tell kings and queens, don't never, ever, ever mess around with my beans. Especially the beans.
Listen well, Jack. Beat Milky White's market, fetch the best price you can. Take no less than 5 pounds. Are you listening to me?
Yes,
How much are you to ask?
no more than 5.
Less than 5! Jack, 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 head in a sack. The house is growing colder. This is not a time for dreaming. Chimney stack starting to crack. The mice are getting bolder. The floor's gone slack. Your mother's getting older. Your father's not back. And you can't just sit here dreaming pretty dreams.
own, explained to the baker how he might lift the spell.
You wish to have the curse reversed? I'll need a certain potion first. Go to the wood and bring me back. 1, the cow as white as milk. 2, the cape as red as blood. 3, the hair as yellow as corn. 4, the slipper as pure as gold. Go to the wood and bring me these items within 3 days by the chime of midnight, and you shall have, I guarantee, a child as perfect as child can. Go to the wood.
Ladies! Congratulations!
Now may go to the festival.
The festival? Darling those nails, darling those clothes, lentils are one thing, but darling of those, you'll make us the fools of the festival. Mortify the prince!
Carriage is
We
waiting.
must be gone.
Good night, Father.
I found your father's
I wish
6 bees.
I wonder if they're the...
Witches' beads. We'll take them with us.
No, you're not coming.
I know that you're fearful of the woods at night.
The spell is on my house. Only I can stop the spell. The spell is on my house.
House, we must live this
No,
mill
you're not
together.
coming, and that's final. What am I going to return with?
You don't remember? The cow is white as milk, the cape is red as blood, the hair is yellow as corn, the silver is pure as gold.
And so the baker reluctantly set off to meet the enchantress's demands. As for Cinderella,
I still wish to go to the festival. But how am I ever to get to the festival? I know all days and father's crazy, whatever the crazy dream. And tell her I just want to go to the king's festival.
The woods is
Want to go with me, all the green I know. Into the woods, but even so we have to take the journey. Into the woods, the path is straight, we know it well, but who can tell?
Into the woods to lift the spell.
Into the woods to visit mother.
Into the woods to fetch the things.
To go to the
potion.
Into the woods without regret, the choice is made, the task is set. Into the woods but not forgetting why I'm on the journey. Into the woods to get my wish, I don't care how the time is now. Into the woods to sell the cow. Into the woods to get the money.
The potion.
To go to the festival. The woods to grandmother's house. Into the woods to grandmother's house. The way is clear, the light is good. I have no fear, nor no one should. The woods are just trees, the trees are just woods. No need to be afraid, there is something in the glade there. Into the woods without delay, be careful not to lose your way. Into the woods, who knows what may be lurking on the journey. Into the woods to get the thing that makes it worth the journeying. Into the woods to see the king, to sell the cow,
The potion.
to see, to sell, to get, to bring, to make, to live, to go to the festival. Into the woods, into the woods, into the woods, and out of the woods. And home before dark.
Cinderella had planted a branch at the grave of her mother, and she visited there so often and she wept so much that her tears watered it until it became a handsome tree.
I've been good and I've been kind, Mother, doing only what I learned from you. Why then am I left behind, Mother? Is there something more that I should do? What is wrong with me, Mother? Something must be wrong.
What child? Specify. Opportunity is not a lengthy visitor, and good fortune like that may befall when least expected. Do you know what you wish? Are you certain what you wish is what you want? If you know what you want, then make a wish. Ask the tree, and you shall have your wish.
Shiver and quiver, little tree. Silver and gold throw down. quiet. Silence everywhere, Milky Way. That's my liking.
Hello, Jack.
How did you know my name?
When first I appear, I seem mysterious, but when explained of, nothing serious.
Say that again?
On your way to market? You know, you should have been there long ago. Are you taking your time?
No, sir.
How about you asking for the animal?
No less than 5 pounds.
Oh, now, Jack, why such a sum?
Well, my mother told me.
Your mother, a boy your age? Why, you'd be lucky to exchange her for a sack of beans.
Well, come on, Milky Way. There are spirits here.
Good day, young lady.
Good day, Mr. Wolf.
Where's away so hurriedly?
To my grandmother's.
And what might be in your basket?
Bread and wine, so grandmother will have something good to make her strong.
And where might your grandmother live?
A good quarter of leaves through the woods. Her house came from the 3 large oak trees.
Look at that flesh. He can grow the holy tender and fresh. Not one long and holy. This one's especially lush. Delicious. Hello, little girl. What's your rush? You're missing all the flowers. Sun won't set for hours. Take your time.
Straight ahead, not to delay or be misled.
But slow, little girl. Huck and hush. The birds are singing sweetly. The birds are lately. You're traveling so fleetly. Grandmother first, and Miss Glump. What's a delectable couple? Odds of perfection, one break to one circle, one moment, my dear.
Have a thankful and happy, never stress.
Go, little girl. Any path, so many worth exploring. Just one would be so boring. And look what you're ignoring. Think of those crisp, aging bones. Then something fresh on the palate. Think of that scrumptious carnality twice in one day. There's no possible way to describe how you feel when you're talking to your meal.
Not to stray, still in the coast, and all the rain. Ready my life, a fresh new day. Goodbye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, little girl. And hello.
Your harm is to come to that little girl in the cave.
But it's a little girl and get the cape.
You frightened me!
That's the cape. Get it? Get it!
How am I supposed to get that cape?
You'll go up to the little thing. And you take it!
I can't take a cape from a little girl. You take it!
If I could, I would, but I... Listen to her beautiful music. Get me what I need. Get me what I need.
How am I to get that red cape? Or a yellow cow, or a golden slipper? Or golden cow and a yellow slipper? I don't know.
white as milk, the cape is red as blood, the hair is yellow as corn, the slipper is pure.
What are you doing here?
You forgot your scarf.
You have no business being here. You don't know what I've come across. You fear for your life. Now go home immediately.
I wish to help.
The spell is on my house.
Our house.
Only I can lift the spell. The spell is on my
Together,
house.
the spell is-
The spell is on my...
A cow is white as...
Milk. Hello there, young lad.
Hello, sir.
What brings you to the forest with a cow?
Well, I was heading towards market, but I seem to have lost my way.
What were you planning to do there?
And what were you planning to do then?
To sell my cow, sir. No less than 5 pounds.
5 pounds? How many get 5 pounds?
She must be generous of milk to fetch 5 pounds.
Yes, ma'am.
And if you can't fetch that sum, then what are you to do?
I never thought of that. I suppose my mother and I will have no food to eat.
This is the sum total.
Beans. We mustn't give up our beans.
Huh?
Well, if you feel we must. Beans will bring you food, son.
Beans. In exchange for my cow?
Oh, these are no ordinary beans. These beans carry magic.
Magic? What kind of magic?
Tell him.
Magic that defies description.
My mother would.
And you'd be lucky to exchange her for a sack of beans.
How many beans?
6.
5. We can't part with all of them. We must save one for ourselves. Besides, I'd say they're worth a pound each at the very least.
Could I buy my cow back someday?
Possibly. Good luck, young lad.
I guess this is goodbye, old pal. You've been a perfect friend. I hate to see us part, old pal. Someday I'll buy you back. I'll see you soon again. I hope that when I do, you won't be on a plate.
Take the cow and go home immediately.
Trying to be helpful.
Magic beans! What reason do we have to believe that they're magic? Or we to dispel this curse through deceit?
No one would have given his more for this creature. We did him a favor, and we still have some food.
5 beans!
If you know what you want, then you go and you find it and you get it.
Home!
Do we want a child or not? And you give and you take and you bid and you bargain, or you live to regret it.
Will you please go home?
There are rights and wrongs and in betweens. No one waits in fortune intervenes, and maybe there is magic. Who knows? Why you do what you do, that's the point. All the rest of it is chatter.
He's crying!
If it's you, it's your intent. If it's meant and it's just a little bit, does it matter?
Yes.
No, what matters is that everyone tells tiny lies. What's important really is the size. Only 3 more tries, and we'll have our prize. The end's inside, you'll realize at the end is right. It justifies the beans.
Take the cow and go home. I'll deal with this in my own fashion.
And so the baker continued his search for the cape as red as blood. As for Rapunzel, the witch did not want to lose this beauty to the outside world, and so shut her up in a doorless tower deep in the forest. And when the old enchantress would visit, she would call forth, Rapunzel! 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 Let down your hair, Tweed.
arrives, I will stand before her tower and ask her to lower her hair.
Oh, hello there, little one.
Hello.
Save some sweets for grannies?
I ate all the sweet and half the loaf of bread.
Why, that's a lovely cake that you've got. I admire it so.
My granny made it for me.
I would love to have a cake like that.
You look pretty foolish.
You mind if I have a look at it?
I don't like to be without my cake. Please give it back.
But I want it badly.
Give it back, please.
Now get the little girl and get the cake!
I just wanted to make sure that you really loved that cake. Now, get on to Granny's and watch out for wolves.
I'd rather wolf than you any day.
If you know what you need, then you go when you find it and you take it. Do I want a child or not? It's a cloak, just a cloak, what a joke, just a stupid little cloak, and a cloak is what you make it, so you take it. Things are only what we want them for. What matters most is who needs them more.
And so the baker, with newfound determination, set off to get the cake. As for the little girl, she was surprised to find the door to her grandmother's cottage standing wide open.
Oh dear, how uneasy I feel. Perhaps it's all the sweets. Good day, grandmother.
Good day, granddaughter.
Oh, my grandmother, you're looking very strange. What big ears you have.
All the better to hear you with, my dear.
Oh, grandmother, what big eyes you have.
All the better to see you with, my dear.
Oh, grandmother, what big hands you have.
All the better to hug you with, my dear.
Oh, grandmother, what a big, what terrible mouth you have.
All the better to hear you with, my dear.
And scarcely had the wolf said this that within a single bound he was devouring the little girl. Well, it was a full day of eating for both. And with his appetite appeased, he took to bed for a long nap.
That Granny's got a mighty snore. Wonder where the little one is. Probably eating. Or eaten. Granny, ha! The red cloth from inside his mouth. I'll get the cake from inside his stomach.
Agonizing, hideous death! Quiet, child. This evil needs to be destroyed. Fetch me some crystals.
We'll fill his belly with them.
Then we'll watch him try to run away.
You go about your task.
Don't you want the skins?
No, you keep them.
What kind of a hunter are you?
I'm a baker!
Mother said straight ahead, not to delay or be misled. I should have heeded her advice, but he seemed so nice. And he showed me things
When he said, "Come in," with that sickening grin, how could I know what was in store? Once his teeth were bare, though I really got scared, well, excited and scared, but he drew me close and he swallowed me down a dark, slimy path where lie secrets that I never want to know. And when everything familiar seemed to disappear forever, at the end of the path was Granny once again. So we waited in the dark until someone set us free, and we're brought into the light, and we're back at the start. And I know things now, many valuable things that I hadn't known before. Do not put your faith in a cape and a hood. They will not protect you the way that they should. And take extra care with strangers. Even flowers have their dangers, though scary is exciting. Nice is different than good. Now I know, don't be scared. Granny is right, just be prepared. Isn't it nice to know a lot? And a little bit not. Here.
Are you certain?
Yes, maybe Granny will make me a new one from this into that wall.
Thank you.
And so the baker, with the second article in hand, feeling braver and more determined than ever, ran back through the woods. As for the lad Jack,
Holy cow, it stinks of beans for a cow! That's insane! Mother, no! There's a bit up there for you!
little did they know that those beans would grow into an enormous stalk, reaching high into the heavens.
Are you all right, miss?
Yes. Oh, I just need to catch my breath.
What a beautiful gown you're wearing. You at the King's Festival?
Yes.
Aren't you the lucky one? Why ever you in the wood at this hour?
Oh, God.
Have you seen a beautiful young maiden in a ball gown festival?
Don't think so, sir.
Look, I think I see her over there.
I've never lied to royalty before. I've never anything to royalty before.
Thank you.
Well, if the prince were looking for me, I certainly wouldn't hide.
Well, what brings you here? And to the cow.
My husband's in the woods somewhere. He's undoing a spell.
Oh?
Oh, yes. Now, the prince. What was he like?
He's a very nice prince.
And
It's a very nice ball. And when I entered, they interrupted me.
and the prince. Yes, the prince.
Well, he's tall.
Is that all? Did you dance? Is he charming? They say that he's charming.
We did nothing but dance.
Yes. And
He made a nice change.
no, the prince.
Oh, the prince.
Yes, the prince.
He has charm for a prince, I guess.
Yes.
I don't meet him my range, and it's all very strange.
Are you to return to the festival tomorrow eve?
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Oh, to be pursued by a prince. All that pursues me is tomorrow's bread. What I would give me in your shoes.
Will you look over there? An enormous vine is growing next to that little cottage.
I need slippers.
Oh my, it looks like a giant beanstalk rising into the sky.
Pure as gold.
I must get home. Wait, I need your shoes. Hey, come back here.
One midnight gone.
No knot unties itself.
Sometimes the things you most wish for are not to be touched.
So higher to get, the better to have.
Agreed. Put me back on. Put me back on.
Into the woods, into the woods, into the woods, and out of the woods before. There are giants in the sky. There are big, tall, terrible giants in the sky. When you're way up high and you look below in the world you left and the things you know, the more than the lens is enough to show you just how slow you are. When you're way up high and you're on your own in a world like none that you ever know, when the sky is letting you're the stone, you're free to do whatever pleases you. Exploring things you never did, cause you don't care what suddenly there's a big, tall, terrible giant at the door. A big, tall, terrible lady giant sweeping the floor. And she gives you food and she gives you rest. And she draws you close to her giant breast. And you know things now that you never knew before. Not till the sky. Only just when you made up right and not, and you know she's big, but you don't feel small. Someone bigger than her comes along, the halt is swallowing you for lunch. And your heart is letting you something stone, you're really scared being all alone. And you feel alone and hurt, you back no more. You left in the beach, you know the fun is done. See why can't you run? And scramble down, you look below the world you left, you begin to grow the blue, the house and your mother at the door. The world, the house and the world you never got to explore. And you think of all of the things you see, and you wish that you could live in between. And you're back again, a little different than before. After the sky, there are giants in the sky. There are big, tall, terrible, awesome, scary, wonderful giants in the sky. Good fortune, good fortune. Look here, sir. 5 gold pieces.
5 pieces.
My mother, I have more, but my mother made me surrender them. She allowed me these 5 to please.
Oh my.
Where's Milky White?
She's at home with my wife.
Let's go get her.
No. I don't believe that I wish to sell.
Honey, you say I can buy my cow back.
Yes, but I'm not sure that 5 gold pieces will.
Are you saying that you wish for more?
Well, more money is always more.
Keep these. I'll go fetch more.
Wait, I didn't say! Oh, 5 gold pieces. I could buy a year's worth of baking supplies, a new chimney, a new thatched roof. But could you buy yourself a child? Who are you?
When first I appear, I seem delirious. But when explained, I'm nothing serious. Could you buy yourself a child?
I don't understand.
How badly do you wish a child? 5 gold pieces? 10? 20?
I never really thought to put a price on it.
Exactly. You've not thought of a lot of things, have you, son?
Hey! That's not yours!
Nor is it Jack's. The money's not what's important. What's important is that your wish be honored.
Come back here! Come. What are you doing?
I see you've the red cape.
And the cow. 2 items to locate.
3.
Cape, cow. 2.
You've the cape.
What have you done with the cow?
She ran away. I never reached home. I've been looking for her all night.
Knew I couldn't trust you with her.
She might just as easily have run from you.
But she didn't.
But she might have.
But she didn't.
She might have. Who cares? Get the cow back. It's gone. Get it back. Get it back.
We were just about to do that. Here, you can take this.
I don't want that. I don't want to touch it. Don't give me that fool.
Listen to her beautiful music.
She's gifted.
Deliver the items by tomorrow's midnight, or you'll wish you never thought to have a child.
I don't like that woman.
Sorry I lost the cow.
And I'm sorry I yelled at you. Now, go back to the village. Wait. I'll make things right. We won't have to go back into the woods and look for strange items. We'll get our lives back. No more witches. No more dim-witted boys and hungry girls. Now go!
Oh, brother, there you are. Father and I wondered where you'd gone.
I've been looking all night. For her.
Her?
The beautiful one I danced the evening with.
She was lovely.
The loveliest.
I'm not certain of that, brother. See, I too have found a lovely maiden. She lives here in the woods.
In the wood.
Yes, on top of a tall tower that has no doors or stairs.
Where?
2 weeks from here. Louise, just young enough to know.
And how do you manage a visit?
I stand before her window and I say, Rapunzel.